Wow. Have you seen that conversation that Joe Rogan had with Paulina Luna? And they were talking about the CIA. They were talking about remote reading. They were talking about the Ark of the Covenant, something I was talking about 6 months ago. Let's go into that conversation and hear what they've got to say.
Stuff. And then, do you know anything about the Ethiopian church that supposedly has the Ark of the Covenant in it?
Yeah, I've looked into that. I actually wanted to, and again,
Yeah, you're in the government. You can get something done.
I actually wanted to do a Codel to just, but of course, we're focusing on other things right now, right?
Send in seals, find that.
I need to pay for this for myself, so we're not using taxpayer dollars. But just go check it out. What's interesting is the CIA allegedly located the Ark of the Covenant. I think the
remote viewed.
They remote viewed it. You can actually find that. You should actually pull
Ethiopia?
it up. No, not in Ethiopia, but it was in a Middle Eastern country. They weren't able to locate the actual. I think the New York Post did an article on it where they actually have the handwritten notes on the Ark of the Covenant location, and they remote viewed it. You should ask them to pull it up. Yeah, I'm serious about it.
Did they go there and see if they were correct?
I don't know if they did. I don't know. This is like Indiana Jones.
What?
But
Decades-old CIA documents on Ark of the Covenant resurfaced amid classified group text spat. What?
Wait, yeah.
It was a group text argument that caused this stuff to be released?
No, pull up the New York Post one because they actually have the handwritten notes from the remote viewer that actually documents it.
Okay.
It should be, I think it's like the New York Post.
That's so funny.
Oh, there you go.
There
Top one. This is wild because it actually goes into descriptions of angels too. And so actually, in Enoch it talks about, well, if you scroll down, now you can probably click on the scribed because it'll show you all the documents from the actual declassified file. This is also on CIA.gov.
What year was this?
This happened recently. This was like a couple months ago that this just kind of came all out.
Right, but what year was this project?
1988.
88.
5 December 1988.
Wow.
So scroll down.
So in 88, they found the Ark of the Covenant?
Allegedly they remote viewed it. We don't know if they followed up
Who was
on
president back then? Reagan?
Go down.
Bush?
Senior? Okay, so scroll down, and then you'll see that. So this is they're going through in the notes. You have to read it, but you can scroll down. This is kind of.
So he's like drawing where it is.
The remote viewer. So you have the different things that are describing it, and if you keep going, you'll see a cherubim. Keep going.
It's like showing the peak of a building.
Wait, sorry, go up a little bit. So that's interesting because if you look into so there's a wheel text. If you look into Enoch's description of angels and Ezekiel too, I think that's kind of a tie. But go down more. So, but yeah, you have the actual purpose of container. They should have a cherubim drawing somewhere down here. Oh yeah, see. So that would be the seraphim. So it's interesting.
That would be the what?
The seraphim.
How it's opened.
Yeah. So basically, when they describe the ark, and so he's going through describing it. So these are the hand notes for it, and then it actually says that it's in a Middle Eastern country. The remote viewer describes the clothing in which individuals are in the area. I feel like I'm describing an Indiana Jones movie, but this is actually from the CIA.
This image, scroll back to what is that thing? Is that the corner of the box?
The covenant, yeah. He's describing, if you go up, and these are actually the handwritten notes on what was described by the remote viewer, and you have to go through the entire document, but yeah, that's what's described surrounding the ark.
Do you know what they asked him to find?
Well, the Ark of the Covenant.
They
you can
asked
find it
him
in the
to
document.
go look for the Ark of the Covenant.
It's if you go higher up in the documents, it's over there.
This talks about mosque domes.
Yeah, target is in a container. This container is in another container. It has another container inside of it. The target is fashioned of wood, gold, and silver. The target is similar in shape to AOL. So that's something of location, right? Is that what it means?
Area of location.
Yeah, that's it. Coffin, and is decorated with the seraphim. See sketch. This target is located somewhere in the Middle East, as the language spoken by individuals present seemed to be Arabic. Well, wouldn't you want someone decipher Arabic to do this?
We don't know how far it went, and I definitely have questions, but this would not be the first time that a government would have looked for something, especially because people theorize that the Ark of the Covenant had these abilities as a super weapon.
I know, but I'm saying the remote viewer is limited by his ability to understand the language. Stop. Scroll back up, please. There, right there. So it's somewhere in the Middle East. Visuals of surrounding buildings indicated that the presence of mosque domes. Individuals in the area were clothed in virtually all white, had black hair and dark eyes. One figure I honed in on wore a mustache. The target is hidden underground, dark and wet, were all aspects of the location of the target. See, the only problem I ever have with these things is if these places are all controlled by terrorists and it's all, dictators and crazy people over there, if they found out that the Ark was there.
Aspect of, if you look at from a biblical perspective, no one would be able to access it anyways because it would be protected, right? That's what the Bible says.
It says here too. It cannot be opened until the time is deemed correct.
Oh, Jesus. Once the time to open the container, the mechanisms of lock systems will be found to be fairly simple. Individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors.
Well, what's interesting is, remember, in the Bible always talks about how there had to be like a...
Through the use of a power unknown to us.
They melt you, remember?
Bro, yeah.
Well, so they had to, go through this special process of being considered, holy, basically, to access it. So all that to say that there's something out there, right? I think that obviously God's real, and this job has definitely, put me in a position to where we're able to help get other truths out there, if you will. And
you need to get the truth of that thing out there. They need to find out.
Dear
that,
Director
like,
Ratcliffe,
you know
as
how
you
much
look at
the
the Ark of
world
the
would
Covenant,
change if you found the actual Ark of the Covenant, and you could explain a lot of things. Like, look, if these Ethiopians have it, which Graham Hancock believes,
allegedly they do.
Yeah, Graham Hancock believes that they do.
Now, here's what I had to say 6 months ago. Hold on. The CIA has information about the Ark of the Covenant? Really? Is that the real question? Do they have it? Or is the real question, what does that mean? Or maybe even better, are you ready for what that means? Consider this. Jesus said in the last days, when they say, lo, he is here, lo, he is there, do not go. He says, because I am coming in a way that they're not ready for. And I believe we need to be aware of the fact that there's going to be great deception in this age, even though the devil is genuinely doing supernatural things. So hit the like, press subscribe, and come back and let's unpack this. If you are interested in understanding how to go the right way, you can get my book available on Amazon or on Audible. God bless.